Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today we'll be talking about surds. So what is a surd? A surd is the square root of a non-square integer. For example, square root 2. These are surds. But for example, square root 16 is not a surd. Why? Because if you put this into a calculator or you solve square root, you will get the answer as 4. So this is a surd. This is not a surd. So how do we do calculations with surd? For example, we have square root 3 times square root 5. When you put it together, you get square root 3 times 5. Because these both are square root, they both will come together. Final answer is square root 15. Next, let's move on to dividing surds. For dividing surds, we do square root example 21 by square root 7, which is equal to square root of 21 divided by square root of 7. Then again, we do square root and we add this into the square root. Square root 21 divided by 7 is equal to square root 3. Don't forget that. Let's move on to factorizing surds. So for factorizing surds, square root 35 for example, you should make this a prime factor of it. You can type this into your calculator. Example, you're going to take as 85. You click equal to, you get the answer as 85 here. You do shift here, then you click. Can you see these comma buttons? On top of it, there's a written in yellow called fact. You click it, you get the answer as 5 times 17. Okay, so let's take 35 for example. 35, let's type 35 is here equal to, then do shift, then we're going to do here again fact. You get 5 by 7. So let's write it. It's equal to square root 5 times 7. Okay, let's add that square root 5 and 7 here. Then we can rewrite it as square root 5 times square root 7. That is your answer. Let's talk about adding or subtracting surds. This is important. For adding and subtracting surds, for example, 3 square root 5 and plus 8 square root 5. Okay, just because this square root 5, this square root 5 is same, we can add them up, which is equal to 11 square root 5. But if the number is not same, example 4 square root 3 plus 2 square root 6, you'll not get the answer because the square root are not the same. Okay, let's move on to minusing. For minusing, it's also the same thing. The same thing happens. For example, 3 square root 5 minus 8 square root 5 is equal to negative 5 square root 5. That is your answer. Okay, next let us talk about how do we simplify surds. Okay, let's take the number example square root 8. Okay, to simplify this, let's take factor of 8, which is square root 2 times 2 times 2. Okay, if two numbers are the same, they will come out as 2. For example, here 2 will come out, one number will come out if they are same, and these two numbers will cancel out and go outside and only become 2. Then the answer will become 2 square root 2. Okay, let's talk about rationalizing denominator. So let's take for example 4 square root 5. So our goal in rationalizing denominator is to remove the square root from the bottom of the fraction. How are you going to do that? So first of all, we multiply the bottom number with this number and this number again to cancel them out. So 4 square root 5 times square root 5. Okay, so what you're going to do is that 4 times square root 5, as we have learned, is that 4 square root 5. And square root 5 times square root 5, the square roots will cancel out. Why? Because square root 5 times 5 is equal to square root 25. And when you simplify this, 5. So we write it as 5. So you get the answer as 4 square root 5 by 5. That's your answer for rationalizing denominator. Small formula. Okay, you just remember this. A square root b times square root b by square root b is equal to a square b by b. Remember this. That's all you need to know. Okay guys, that's all. I hope you've enjoyed this video and please comment about my camera angle so I can improve it. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one.